This is a video about the Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 and specifically a few things that I think you'll find interesting if you're considering one of these as a novice off-roader looking for a truck with plenty of capability to grow into. Whether you're a seasoned off-roader looking for a new toy or a novice off-roader after a truck that can grow with you into a new pastime, the Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 is worth an up-close look. A recent test drive revealed a combination of attributes and enhancements that are deployed to create a high-capability truck that'll serve novice and expert off-roaders nicely. Finished in bright blue metallic, my tester made its intentions clear from a glance. The ZR2 is no ordinary Colorado, and its very look seems to make you want to get out exploring. The ZR2 is the top-dog version of the Chevrolet Colorado and comes with a complete arsenal of hardware and design touches that make it one of the most capable pickup trucks you can buy from the factory, period. The list of off-road upgrades reads like a truck nut's Christmas wish list. You'll find rock-ready tires, extra clearance, extra plating, and the ability to drive ZR2 through and over all sorts of stuff, including deep puddles and shallow streams which barely get its belly wet. Need more grip? Twist the dial to engage 4 high or 4 low, and if that's not enough, well, front and rear diff lock engage with 1 tap apiece, mechanically binding the ZR2's wheels together for a stronger bite into the surface beneath. You're into some pretty serious terrain if you'll need to use functions like this, but for novices learning the ropes, this high-end hardware amounts to 2 additional tools in your off-road kit that can help you escape sticky situations if you need them. This adds confidence and encourages you to use and enjoy more of what the truck was built to do, for better return on your investment. The less you have to worry about, the more fun exploring a new trail is, and that's why I appreciated the ZR2's elevated ground clearance, ride height, and chunky Duratrack tires. This particular combination of equipment means that ZR2 sits further above the trail and any obstacles passing beneath, while keeping its engine's air intake further from the H2O if you have to cross some water. All of that while riding on a tough truck tire that's built to take some abuse without suffering damage or punctures. My particular off-roading experiences have left me with a pretty permanent worry about tire toughness when I go out exploring, but just like the ZR2's body, a quick glance at the tires inspires confidence too. So it's a great setup for an inexperienced off-roader after a machine with years of equipment to grow into as they take up a new pastime. In the process, ZR2's high-capability toolkit means you'll spend less time worrying and more time smiling, being daring, and enjoying what your machine was made to do. On board, it's a mixed bag. On one hand, the cabin is pretty nicely trimmed and very easy to use. Just about everything in here is easy to locate and operate, right down to the logical and approachable infotainment system with built-in Wi-Fi, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay. On the other hand, the interior is fairly simple where looks are concerned, and some key elements, including the instrumentation and switchgear, are showing their age. If you're after the mid-size pickup's most modern-looking interior, I'd steer you towards the Jeep Gladiator instead. On my test drive of the ZR2, the suspension was the star of the show. Using dynamic suspension spool valve or DSSV shock absorbers sourced from Canadian company Multimatic, ZR2's suspension is part pickup and part off-road racer. The external reservoir shocks are set apart by their highly visible gold color and cartridge-like shape. Inside, a special valve controls and optimizes the ride to turn in more suspension travel, better control in severe use, better cooling during high-speed off-roading, and a big ride quality improvement when the going gets lumpy. This suspension soaks up the rough stuff to keep occupants comfortable. So on surfaces that make many a regular pickup truck suspension pop and smash and throw you all around the cabin, ZR2 is smooth and controlled. It's quiet and drama-free where conventional pickups start to feel smashy. On mogul and washboard surfaces, it practically rides like a Cadillac. So end of the day, it is a technology designed for some serious hardcore use, but there are benefits to ride quality when you're just checking out a new trail. and the good behavior from the ride remains when exploring the badly beaten side roads around Sudbury, Ontario, for instance. Here, even the nastiest potholes barely register. On one trip to Killarney, Ontario, via Highway 637, it all came together nicely. Parts of this highway are in rough shape, and others are brand new. Colorado's ride proves comfortable and controlled over both, and given the luggy tire treads, I was expecting more tire noise at highway speeds as well. You will hear the engine though if you get it working much at all. The 3.6-liter V6 provides plenty of power for most situations, though its 308 horses do need some revs to get a move on, and it's not shy to let you hear it working. Colorado ZR2 owners can expect the best return on their investment when using this machine as intended on a frequent basis. With its trick suspension as the star of the show, it's an athletic off-road toolkit on wheels that's expert at smoothing out harsh terrain, which lets its driver cover rough ground quickly and comfortably. And for even more off-road fun, check the link in the description below for my review on the Kawasaki KRX 1000, one of the most extreme side-by-sides you can buy, and my first time driving a side-by-side, and it was a whole lot of fun. My name's Justin Pritchard for Driving.ca, and until next time, take care and stay safe.